Good Tuesday morning to you, December 16th, 2014. Steph's on vacation. Jen Delgado joins us.
Yep, I'm the warm body today on a very cold morning for some parts. But we are live in New York this morning and want to get you out the door and all the weather information you need to know.
So let's get to the top three.
Seems like it when I'm up here, right? Well, this morning the rain is stretching from the southeast all the way up towards the Great Lakes region. Here's a live look at Indianapolis and add a few more layers because the temperatures are really going to be taking that tumble. Now let's look at the forecast. Here it is on the radar. You can still see some rain out there. Some of that lightning moving through areas like Cincinnati, just moved through parts of Louisville. Here's the area low pressure that we're watching. On the backside of it, look at that cold air in place. We're getting some of that snow out there for parts of the UP as well as in Wisconsin. Here is the water vapor imagery. It looks really good there as we show you that moisture. It's eventually going to be spreading over towards the east, and then that low, it's going to be moving and becoming a Canadian problem of sort. But for today, that area low pressure moves east. You're going to continue to see some rain out there and very limited rainfall out there. It's not going to be one of those gully washers that we always talk about. But for your drive time in the morning at 5 a.m., some light scattered showers out there trying to sweep in more of that snow. And then eventually the rain is really going to be winning out on this one. This is at 6, 7 o'clock in the evening. Some of that rain works into parts of Interstate 95, including Philadelphia, as well as into New York City.
But nothing too heavy, and that's good news.
We can handle it.
Okay, so as the rain moves east, a little bit of a messy commute for our nation's third largest city. So it's not just rain, but we got some wind whipping off the lake as well.
And Chicago has one of the nation's busiest commute out there. And our own Mike Seidel is live in the Windy City.
Ooh,
and
foggy.
Mike, we see all that fog.
I've got on purple. You've got on purple.
And he got the message to wear purple as well.
Wow,
Tom Dizzle.
what are the odds?
The time of the year when the U.S. postal workers get their bustle on. Holiday mail and packages must arrive on time.
That's right, even if it means slogging through a river delta in the San Francisco Bay Area. Get the story from Bob Riddell and our affiliate, KNTV. That is one of the coolest stories I've seen in a long time.
I like that story. I mean, you see that, you're thinking that's Louisiana or something.
I know, really. I didn't know that you had that in San Francisco. Well, let's head to Keith Carson, see what Bob will be dealing with delivering the mail over the next 7 days. All right. Thank you, Keith. Well, we got rain moving in to cover a lot of the eastern half of the country this week.
And there will be snow and ice mixed into these storms as well. Yeah, that's right. We need that to rise a bit more. Well, let's talk about the Christmas holiday. And here's an early look at your Christmas Eve forecast. And don't worry, we're going to talk about Christmas as well as we show you Christmas Eve next week on Wednesday. Chance for some rain as well as some icing setting up for the West Coast, and the same for the Northeast. Down in the Southeast, just some rain showers around for you. Dallas and Brownsville looks nice and quiet in the midsection of the country. Now we look at the climatology, and we take this out a bit more because Christmas, of course, coming on Thursday, a bit farther away. 100% chance of a white Christmas all the way up towards the north. So you want some snow with Santa? Go north. If you don't, low chances down towards the south. The same for Atlanta as well as obviously into Florida. And then for New York City, your forecast Sunday, some rain around. It's going to be your last weekend to do your holiday shopping. Then we jump into Wednesday, 46 degrees of rain. Here comes Atlanta's forecast, no snow in the forecast. And then on Thursday, Christmas Day, looks to be about 54 degrees with lots of sunshine out there. And for all those people who run out to the convenience stores
That's right,
on Wednesday, roughly right around 9 o'clock at night, your weather should be pretty nice.
Well, what's interesting, there is that possibility in the Northeast come Christmas Eve, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Of course, we want you and your family to get in the fun.
Well, let's get right to the rain, drenching parts of the Midwest as well as the Northeast. That's what happens when you get a front pushing through. So we want to talk more about the rain out there as well as parts of the Midwest as we show you what's going on the radar. Look, a little bit of lightning moving through the Louisville area, heading into areas like Cincinnati. But overall, you can see that spin out there, what's happening in the Midwest. Look at that snow coming down for parts of the UP as well as into northern western parts of Wisconsin. Nothing that's too impressive. Eventually, we're going to see this all moving over towards the east, and it's going to be bringing a lot more rain out there. But here is our front. Again, there's the rain out there, that area low pressure shifting eventually into Canada as that front pushes through. We'll really start to see that rain coming to an end, especially by tomorrow. We time this out for you. This is at 5 a.m. Hello to you in Chicago. A little bit of scattered stuff there. The same for Detroit as we go later into the morning hours. And then sweeping into parts of the Ohio Valley, the Northeast. You can see for New York City coming late in the evening, but the clouds, they're going to start to build as we go through the afternoon hours. That is at 11 o'clock. And then notice we'll start to see more clearing setting up for areas like Chicago. And then your temperature is going to be falling down.
Well, Jen, on the other side of this, we've got some 38 degrees, Jen. So The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away.
Take those temperatures away.
All right, well, let's get up to speed on their weather headlines. A mobile ice machine. Dave, thanks so much. Well, any amount of rain is going to help the state, so maybe what's ahead for the next 7 days?
Yeah, more rain out there. And of course, we're going to turn it over to Keith Carson. You're going to be breaking down what's going on the West Coast as well as the East Coast.
Yeah, Keith, thank you. Well, 9 days left. Never too soon to start thinking about Christmas morning.
Never too soon. And who doesn't want a white Christmas? We'll tell you where the flakes will be falling for your holiday, and we'll see plenty of sunshine out there.